A La Crosse woman is facing a felony charge for allegedly stealing more than $100,000 from her elderly father. It draws attention to the dangers the elderly may face when trusting someone handling their finances. News 8's Carrie Vick joins us with the story.
Well, needing help with finances is a situation that many can find themselves in as they age. It was no different for an elderly La Crosse man who handed over the power of attorney to his daughter to manage his finances after losing his wife. Unfortunately, it took him 4 years to realize she wasn't helping him, but rather stealing thousands of dollars from his account. 46-year-old La Crosse woman Deborah Hollowich is accused of stealing more than $137,000 from her elderly father during a 4-year period. The criminal complaint says her father ended her power of attorney privileges when he went to withdraw some money and realized a significant amount was missing. It resulted in a felony charge for theft of movable property exceeding $10,000. It's an example of what can happen when the power of attorney is abused, but attorneys say there are steps you can take to get help while also protecting your money.
I would never recommend just one person. Recommend someone, two people. Someone to kind of watch the other, or at least you've got two people looking at the same thing.
Phil Addis with Main Street Law Offices says you can also be very specific when deciding which powers to give someone.
The form, again, that the state recommends, you have to specifically award a power. So you could say, you have permission to do my banking, to make my deposits, even to write checks on my account, but you don't have permission to do anything else. Or you have permission to file my tax return, but nothing else.
Addis also suggests waiting to hand over that power until you really have to.
The other thing is, unless you're incapacitated, do you really want to have one where somebody can just run and do your banking for you if there's no need for it? You may only want to make it take effect when you are unable to do it yourself.
Addis says many people do choose a family member to handle their finances. However, he says if you don't feel you can trust your family, it may be a good idea to hand it over to a financial advisor instead.
All right, thank you, Carrie. Hollowich will be in court for her preliminary hearing on March 7th. If convicted, she could face up to 10 years in prison.